I'm here with Mark Luckie, who was doing social media for the Washington Post and is now with
Twitter.
All right.
Yes.
So tell us about your new role at Twitter and how it applies to journalism.
Sure. So my job title is Creative Content Manager for Journalism and News, really helping journalists to be the best that they can be on Twitter, whether that's helping get them on the platform or really expanding how they can use it, making their Twitter dreams come true.
Cool. So what made you want to do this with Twitter? Why Twitter? Why not,
Anywhere else?
Yeah, I won't make you say the competitors'
That's
names.
okay. Well, I chose to work at Twitter because I really believe in the company. I really believe in what they're doing for journalism. And the great thing about Twitter is that you don't have to convince journalists to get on Twitter. They're already using it, and part of my role is just making sure they're doing it better. Twitter chats that are happening online.
Twitter chats,
people are using hashtags, having threaded conversations, and really instead of having the conversation that's on a news site, having it with the person who's on Twitter, it just totally makes sense. And then that's content for the newsroom. Then they can take those tweets and then they can put it on their website. I love what we're doing with our events pages, with the Olympics and with the RNC and DNC, really just showcasing all the media, all the people who are at these events, and it's a great way to sort of experience any sort of event. The majority of what I've been working on currently is rolling out our best practices for journalists. Our data and analytics teams have been working over several months to look at data and understand how journalists use Twitter and what makes them successful. And so part of what I've been doing is parsing that information, presenting it to journalists and saying, hey, it's not just random advice. It's actually, it works.
Yeah, you have some really hard data you showed at the meetup yesterday.
Lots of spreadsheets, lots of good stuff.
Yeah, and that's up at a certain website, right? What's the URL for that?
The results of the results of the data are up on twitter.com/Twitter4News.
Twitter for News. Okay.
The future of journalism is bright because of journalists. Journalists are really smart, really creative thinkers, and we really sort of evolve with the industry. So I think whatever happens in journalism is going to be because of the people who power it. I tried to make scrambled eggs last week. That was a real failure for me. So I try to innovate, and part of that is failure. One of the things that I started and never really got off the ground was a website called Senator Smith, which is to take the idea of what I was doing with 10,000 words and apply it to politics. And to say, here are some great ways to do digital politics. Politics has much more room to grow than journalism. Didn't quite get off the ground just because of time and resources, and I understood that I didn't know as much as politics as I imagined myself to know. But I think it's a great idea. If somebody wants to steal it, go for it. I think there's you could be talking in front of the camera right now if you were to steal that idea. So go for it.
All right. Well, thanks very much, Mark.
Thank you.
Okay.